For many years now, Dave the Barbarian has been my favorite show of all time. Unfortunately, because it only lasted about a year, the only merchandise it got were these cheap Happy Meal toys, and who would be crazy enough to look at these and see if they hold up? Well, probably the show's biggest and most deranged fan. Me! Let's do it! What I've got here is a box full of all 6 of the Dave the Barbarian Happy Meal toys. So let's see if these things are good. Here we have number 1, the Fang Inflatable Spear. This is Fang's weapon of choice in the show, and well, I guess it makes sense. If you're gonna have a toy based on Fang, may as well make it like the one thing she owns. You can't make it the Strong the Slayer Monkey Warmer because you're not allowed to touch it. It's just occurred to me that I have not opened one of these since I was like 6. Is this a wallet? Oh, there we are. Okay, so first thoughts. It's got the Dave the Barbarian logo on it. I don't think Fang has this in the show. Just kidding. But yeah, no, she doesn't. If we're going by accuracy, according to the show, I don't think Fang has a picture of herself on it either. It's also occurred to me that I have not filled up one of these in years either. Huh. Yeah, okay, so this is something. I don't think I got enough air in here. I don't think that it's supposed to flop around like this, but I think you get the idea. I mean, it's fine. It's an inflatable spear. What else could you expect? Personally, I'm just feeling like a real barbarian right now. Avast ye Ostrogoths! Ah! If I'm gonna give this a score on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's about an 8. You know, overall it's fine. It's an inflatable spear. Again, what more do you want? Well, I don't think there's any more inflatables in this whole lot. I lied. This is the Lula inflatable, but we're not getting to that one just yet. That's number 3. We're looking for number 2. And here it is, the Faky POG Launcher. When I was a kid, this is the one all the kids wanted, so let's see if it holds up. Okay, so I just opened the package and I just saw his glowing pink eyes for the first time. Here he is, Faky, in all his off-model glory. It's not that he doesn't look like Faky, it's just something looks a little off. I think it may be the proportions or the fact he's got a whole bunch of holes in him on this side and he's really cheaply made. Unlike the real Faky, of course. And here are the instructions, very complicated as I'm sure you can gather. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, the movie rights to these are available. Here we have his little disc. It's a ham of some sort. Okay. Don't know what particularly that has to do with Faky, but okay. I guess now that I think of it, Udragoth does love its meat. Oh, we got multiples. We also have... Oh, actually, this is a pretty cool reference. We got Coco, the trumpet-playing chicken from Shrink Wrap. That's a nice touch. And a toaster. The thing that was not in the show whatsoever. Okay. Let's fire it up. How many of these does he hold? Does he hold all 3? It says you have to pull the wings back to fire, so... This was so worth the wait after all these years. Alright, look out guys, I'm gonna get you if you ever come for me, if you leave bad comments in the YouTube section, just BAM! Yeah, you heard that right, BAM! Okay, I totally don't know where the other one went. Where did it go? So, yeah, it's really... cheap, hollow, it doesn't fire very far. And I don't know what this is here. I guess if you want to put Faky on your belt, you can do it. But why would you want to do that if you weren't someone like me? It's got a little Dave the Barbarian logo that's just about impossible to see. I'd give this 4 out of 10. This was the one that everyone wanted, really? Now we get to number 3, the inflatable Lula. Now to me, this one makes the most sense. Lula is Dave's sword. She's always on the back of him unless she's up to something. So why not make a Lula-based toy? And if we're having the inflatable spear, may as well have the inflatable sword. Finally, my non-existent Dave the Barbarian cosplay will be complete! Stay back! I've got a weapon! Ah! So on one end we have Lula, and on the other we have Dave the Barbarian branding. Did they have to put Dave on everything? I mean, I'm glad that they did, but really? Let's see how Lula looks inflated. Don't take that out of context, please. Oh, I didn't notice this. It has Dave on the back. If this is supposed to be Lula, then is this like Dave's reflection or something? But when does he look into Lula looking like this, from this angle? If it was just this half of Lula, I think this would have been a 10. But this? I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. No. I never thought I would say this, but Dave has cost us some points. I'm sorry. I have to give it a 6, because it was so close to being good. And now I notice it's losing considerable air as I'm holding it. What is going on? That's better. But is it really? Dave's still here! Who am I kidding? I'm definitely going to put this up in my room as a decoration. It's Dave the Barbarian's own Lula. How could I not? Number 4, the Dave the Barbarian Catapult. There's no real mainstay catapult in the show. There was one used in King for a Day or Two, and maybe something else here and there in a couple other episodes, but not really prominently. Okay, I mean, if they found a good way to make a toy out of it, sure. Well, the part where I'm supposed to peel it back defected on me. To the scissors! We got another Dave sticker, in case you forgot what show this is from. In name only, of course. Why is this sticky? This is just getting weirder, man. Like, the boulder has a Chuckles on it. So I guess this is from King for a Day or Two, but he's not in a rock when he gets launched. This whole thing is just kind of cheap, generic plastic. I like the design of the little monster on the front, though. That's kind of fun. Fun for the whole family. All right, let's give this another try here. This does not want to stay in. Let's pull it back. And now it just went under the couch. Okay, where is this thing? Let's see how far this thing can go. It's okay. I'm kind of confused why this is the Chuckles toy of all things. And why it has a clip on the bottom for you to wear on your belt again. 7? It's a decent Catapult toy, sure, it just doesn't really fit with the show. Ah! Next up is the weirdest one, nothing. This does not appear in the show whatsoever. It's like a horn Viking hat, maybe Bob the Invader's hat or something. My guess is this was supposed to be the antler hat from the pilot, but at least from the pictures I've seen, it doesn't look like it. More inflatable stuff, and is it just me, or do these stitches on the back look like they were drawn on by Sharpie? How am I supposed to unfold this thing? It's like reverse origami. It smells like soap. And it's not a faint smell either. It smells like I just walked into a McDonald's bathroom. Okay, so judging by this, it's not even a hat. It's a wreath, toilet seat cover. Maybe that's why it smells like soap. Okay, this one's gonna be harder than the rest. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Someone call a doctor. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this almost feels like this was made for a child and not an adult. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. This isn't from the show. Why? There's no Candy or Oswidge toy, spoiler alert, so they just decided to make this? I guess technically this could be the Candy toy if it was the antler hat, although I guess antlers might be a little too hard for the inflatable stuff to pull off. I don't know, this one feels like they were kind of running out of ideas and just had to throw something together. 5? 5 with a question mark. And now number 6, the one that I have multiple versions of. They sent me 3 for some reason, but they're all the same. Dave's Gauntlet things. No Candy, no Oswidge, just these. Oh, I thought there was just one. There's multiples in here. Awesome. I think this is the only clothing I've ever seen that comes with instructions. Oh, I see. This one has electronics and this one is useless. Let's see if these fit on. Ow, 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 ow. It fits. Wonder if the batteries are still good after all these years. It would appear not. Ow, 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 ow. Look at me now, Mom. How do you select Ghost Freak? I want to become Ghost Freak. It's a shame that the batteries are no longer good. And it's an even, bigger shame. Because I can't get in to put in new ones. For a kid, yeah, maybe I could see these if they had like pajamas and stuff coming out of them. Ow. But I don't know. For me, they're just not doing it. The only thing they're doing is cutting off my circulation. Again, this just feels like they're running out of ideas. 4. But hey, why am I complaining? Now I can finally be the ultimate barbarian hero. Evildoers beware, Barbarian is here. So yeah, on the whole, I can almost see with this over my eyes. So on the whole, what do I think? I don't know. It just feels like they kind of had the Dave the Barbarian license and decided we need to get something out with this now. Because Disney says so. I mean, they're good for the most part. I like these two. It's a thing. Coffee feels like a good idea that just, I don't know, it's a little too cheap to pull off, but for a Happy Meal toy, it's fine. Catapult's kind of neat. I could see bringing this into work and causing a lot of problems at the office. Woo! These, though, I feel like this is the one where you get it when you're a kid, and then you try to trade with your friends, but no one else wants these. And sadly, these are the only bits of Dave the Barbarian merch that ever got made. So yeah, did you have any experiences with these? Have you ever even seen these in real life? Comment below and let me know, because I'm always excited to hear what you guys have to say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of mess to clean up. Also, I have a Fang and a couple extra Dave Gauntlets still in package, and if you want these, why?